He's a comedy writer and a comedian who's worked with some of the biggest stars in the business. You've seen him on Comedy Central's Kroll show, Nick Kroll. He's the host of Comedy Matters TV. Check out ComedyMattersTV.com, right? And you're here every day on Sirius XM with Ron and Fez. Please give it up for Jeffrey Gurian.
A weird thing happened to me recently. I went into a store and I bought something with a credit card, and the woman looked right at me and she said, "Thank you, ma'am." Truth be told, this has happened to me before, but always from the back. Because from the back, I have a feeling I look like a lesbian. This is a very special show. It's the 9th annual New York's Funniest Reporter show, and these people have worked really hard to do their stand-up comedy debut. So I want you to give them a lot of support. A lot more than you gave me. I want to hear you really clap it up for them when they come on stage, because I don't know if you know this, but it's really hard doing stand-up comedy. It takes a lot of courage to get out here and do this. And they're doing this to raise money for the Humane Society. And if we raise enough money next year, we're going to create a Humane Society for the pets, friends, and families of NFL players. It's okay. It's all right. It's a comedy show. It's okay. It's all right. It's all right. Not all the jokes are going to be politically correct. That's the essence of comedy. Now, there's a serious psychological theory that if you have a last name that kids would make fun of growing up,
thank you in advance for this.
You automatically develop a sense of humor. So our first contestant is a living testament to that fact, because any name that ends in "cock" will put you into that category. And so I want you to give a big warm welcome to the New York Post's own Laurel Babcock.
I'm very glad that I don't think anybody from the Post is here tonight. Yay! I want support. I know there's a lot of jokes to be pulled out from the Murdoch playbook, but I didn't want to do any because, God forbid, they found out and they didn't find my humor very funny. I'm an unemployed body in the topless bar tomorrow.
Our next speaker, speaking of difficult names, how do you grow up with the name Schmertz? In my neighborhood, they would have definitely changed it to Schmutz. He's an aviator, an attorney, and a veteran of the communications and broadcast industry, but most important, he's here today representing a fantastic new channel called Arise TV, an international news channel. Please give it up for Andrew Schmertz, everybody. Andrew Schmertz.
I hope it's okay. I did invite about 20 or 30 of my closest best friends from Tinder. and like most of my Tinder dates, no one showed up. No women, actually, showed up. The other good thing about being the business reporter is, in truth, you do not need to know a fucking thing that you're talking about. Because nobody understands business news, and especially if the executives don't understand business.
Schmertz, keep it going for Andrew Schmertz. Our next reporter coming to the stage is a TV commentator, a host, a writer, and yet another attorney. Don't you find much with these attorneys? That's why the law is such a joke. She currently serves as a contributor and guest host on the Fox News Channel, and she also writes for Grassroots, which is a medical marijuana magazine. She's considered to be an expert in the field. At least that's what she told me when we were getting high before the show. So give it up for Tamara Holder, everybody. Tamara Holder.
So I was with my girlfriend the other day, and she's like, "Bill O'Reilly, man, he's so hot." She's like, "I just wonder what he's like in bed." Well, if it's anything like being a guest on his show, he'd always interrupt you and never let you finish.
And she children's party. Our next reporter is an on-air anchor for 2 hours every day on CNN. And if you look on the internet about Brooke Baldwin, you're going to see there are entire sites dedicated to her legs and other assorted body parts. And when you see her, you'll understand why. Give it up for Brooke Baldwin. Brooke Baldwin.
Can we talk about ordering in? This is something I've just discovered about all of you. First of all, you know you're a real New Yorker when you have ordered takeout from the restaurant across the street from where you live. And you don't want to step your foot out and the man comes from Seamless and he brings you like your Thai chicken and you don't even have to like see that living soul. That's when you know you're a New Yorker, okay? Let's order it in. And finally, if you really want to punish yourself, 2 words. Whole Foods. Yes. Whole Foods in New York is like nothing I have ever experienced in my life. Sure, you got the people like doing Bikram yoga and calisthenics, like in the aisles, okay? Healthy living for healthy people. I get it. The best part is when you're checking out, okay? And they have the like color-coded numbers and the screens, and you're like so excited. You think you're gonna like win the lottery when you're waiting to pay for your overly priced fresh food in Whole Foods, and you're waiting and you're like, B12, that's me, bingo! Like I get to pay for my $50 bag of kale and my $25 bag of bananas. One, you got the wrong business buddy, and my $20 like ginger infused spinach beet juice. Awesome, I'm healthy, but I can't pay for my rent. Thank you guys so much.
Now, our next reporter is a news commentator on Verizon's Fios 1 channel, of which there are now 4. There are now 4. It's a fairly new network, which means I probably have more listeners on the intercom of my building. That is known as the Verizon network. I can just hear people saying, "Can you see me now?" Give it up for CJ Papa, everybody. CJ Papa.
Thank you very much. I'm so happy to be here, right here at the Comic Strip Live, doing comedy for all you people. Hey, put caps in the prompter. I hate when that happens. You can't do that to me. You cannot put caps in the prompter.
So I'm going to bring up one more contestant while the judges are making their decision about who the winner is. We're going to have one more, and the one more reporter, she's not part of this, but she won last year's contest. So the former winner of New York's Funniest Reporter Contest is a reporter for WPIX. Please give it up for McGee Hickey.
Thank you, Jeff. And I'm not making one comment of the sake of her joke. I'm so sorry. Anyway, everywhere I go, I bring a mic stand, so it's a reminder of my entire life in TV news. Still working.
The owner and the founder of the club is here with us today. Let's give him a big hand. Richie Taken. And I had the honor of doing a book with Richie called Make 'em Laugh, which is the history of this club. It's the only club that's open from those days. And all these comedians started here. Chris Rock, Jerry Seinfeld, Billy Crystal is in it, Ray Romano, Paul Reiser, Gilbert Gottfried, Susie Essman, Colin Quinn, on and on. The biggest stars called this club their home. And so they asked me to mention this book. If you would like, it's available on Amazon and Barnes & Noble. It's called Make 'em Laugh, 35 Years of the Comic Strip, the greatest comedy club of all time.
Yeah.
How about a hand for the comic strip? Now I'm going to call up our producers, without whom this event would not even happen. These guys are great. They work tirelessly. As soon as they're finished, they're going to be planning next year, the 10th annual New York's Funniest Reporter Show. So please give it up for Mark Goldman and Ryan McCormick.
All right, give it up for Jeffrey Gurian, everybody. Jeffrey Gurian, MC for the evening.
We want to acknowledge an incredible person. She has mentored some of the biggest names in comedy. Jim Gaffigan, Sarah Silverman, a lot of these A-listers that you see all got their start. And we want to formally induct Ms. Gladys Simon in 2014 New York Funniest Reporter Show Hall of Fame.
Almost as big as I am.
Coming in this New York's Funniest Reporter Show, our third place winner is Andrew Schmertz. For all the brave reporters who came out. Our second place runner up is Tamara Holden. And the winner of the 2014 New York's Funniest Reporter Show is Brooke Baldwin.
All right, we want to thank everybody once again for participating, coming down to the Funniest Reporter Show. Once again, check out our website, goldmanmccormick.com, for all your PR needs, all your experts, guests, or whatever. Tell you don't call me, please. Thank you.
Okay.
All right. Anything, any words you'd like to say?
I don't know how I landed with this up here. I'm still terrified standing up here. Thank you so much.